Alright, we're back in the saddle. Hey. So, last week, took off. Busy. This week, still busy, but less so, I guess. I guess. I had been chipping away at Darktide in the meantime. That wasn't why I was absent. Picked up fucking around with that over the past week or so. And a lot of fun. Hell is other people, I'll tell you that. So we probably won't be streaming that one. It doesn't seem viable unless you got a full cadre of fuckers to run around with. It'd just be mostly me grumbling about, well, there goes the big boy, standing directly in my visible line of fire. Thanks, friend, I appreciate your protective instinct, but I do have to see what I'm shooting at in order to shoot it. So instead we've got this thing that I know very little about. I can guess at the thought process that went into it, and that goes as follows. We see just maybe a group of people staring at their Warhammer 40k core rulebook when one of them goes, what if it was Diablo? And that's kind of it. They released a new class I saw that Steam needed to tell me about, and everything's on sale right now, so I thought, what the fuck, jump on in. We'll probably be fucking around with that new class because I like the notion of basically being on a will-fueled crusade. Not so much on the fervent religious iconography and philosophy, but it takes what you can get. Also, their previous crusader, I don't know, I'm so fucking sick of bald white dudes who have a scowly face. Get the fuck out of here, man. Do something else. Literally anything else. So literally anything else is what we will do. Let's go ahead and get ears. There we go. There's ears. And then let's put my eye on you so I can fight with this, you know, before we have to stop everything else we're doing. That looks like it's a thing, like it's happening, like stuff be doing. UI is still terrible on this. It'll be fixed soon. Sit up. Remember, we have a spine, we're a vertebrate. We haven't even made a character yet. This is quite literally a new purchase. I guess I should have tagged this with blind playthrough, but fuck tags, right? It's you and me and no one else. We'll create a character. Alright. Have eyes. The menu, you know what, here, just in case. Just in case you went, what does the menu screen look like? That's it. You know, there's a bunch of bodies. We have, in fact, let them hit the floor, so if that was important to you, there it is. We have this man. You see what I mean about the bald white dude with the unhappy face? He comes in a couple of flavors, and I don't want any of those flavors. This one, at least they cover his fucking head, but I don't even want to hear this man. That's unfortunate. Ah, boy. Well, they did say that, you know, there would be grim tidings here, huh? Wizard, but imagine being just a wizard. Instead of a murder wizard. A wizard with a gun is fine, but a wizard with body armor and a gun is better. No. Looks like this would be a summoner type of class. We've been fucking around with the Mechanicus enough, I think. They're neat and everything, but I don't feel the need to plug tentacles into my brain. I think this is as close as we're gonna get. We're absolutely not a Seraphim. Those guys is clowns. And Flamer's not a bad idea, but... well, a bolter. Blah 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 blah. Peak of their fervor can become embodied saints, living vessels for the Emperor's will. I'm a vessel for no will but my own. Faith resource, sure acts of faith. Burning conviction. I do like burning conviction. I do have plenty of that. I don't know what any of this fucking means though. Oh. Emphasizes agility. Well, we'll see how much that winds up mattering. I do need a gun. What's our name? Y'all know it. Doesn't seem to be any additional fuckery. Yeah, no way to color hair or pick a face or put some scars on that. It's the 41st millennium and there's no peace among the stars. The Imperium of Man is besieged from all sides by the Xenos races and is slowly rotting away from the inside, tainted by the Chaos Gods. Inquisitors are autonomous, powerful agents who wage a great secret war for mankind. They fight in the shadows and nothing is beyond their authority. They are the judges. And the executioners. A little bit goofy, but then that's hams. Oh.
Classified report.
Yeah, you go ahead.
For later transmission. I am closing on the source of the inquisitorial distress signal I was assigned to investigate. The coordinates I received from the Caligari Conclave led me to a desolate system. There were many delays during the journey. The intensity of the Caligari warp surges is beyond anything I've experienced. These anomalies are spreading through the subsector like a tidal wave. The distress signal has an ancient encryption used by the Holy Odos. It is authentic, but extremely old. The signal is coming from a battle fortress monastery that was likely spat from the warp when the tide of the surges swept through the sector. There is no response to our hailing signals.
Inquisitor, this is your captain speaking. I'm still trying to hail the monastery, but I get no response.
The hull looks intact now. I think it was simply abandoned a very long time ago.
Then what do you expect to find over there?
Something that once belonged to the Inquisition. And lots of empty halls.
Sounds exciting. I've instructed your pilots to land on the hangar deck.
Stand by and wait for my signal.
So, okay, so I'm the Inquisitor, I think. Why am I fucking sitting here in an Arvis, then?
Inquisitor, the automatic defense system has been activated. The turrets are attacking you. Do you...
See, that's why. Alright, well, there's the ride then, right? The deafening roar of the turrets. My Imperial carrier was trailing a blaze of fire and smoke as it smashed into the hangar deck. I heard the screech of shredding metal, but the vast emptiness of the colossal hull swallowed the noise. Somehow, slowly, painfully, I crawled out of the smoldering wreckage. The air was stale, and the mysterious fortress monastery loomed dark and empty. Okay. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what the map looks like. Is this? Oh, this is my cursor. It's loading. So, the music is a little bit lighter than I would have imagined. Yeah. No helmet, huh?
Captain, do you copy? Captain Von Winter, can you hear me? Strange.
How did we get over here?
Communication is jammed, and I can't use my teleporter device. Something must be disturbing my signal. I will record everything in my audio log, in case I don't return.
Okay.
Inquisitorial log. New entry. While attempting to dock...
That's not what we look like at all.
...unknown fortress monastery, my transport took heavy fire. I suspect that the automatic weapon systems were activated.
Oh yeah, we got movement, huh? So, we're clicking to move. Sure, fine. To force my character to move regardless of what I clicked on. Use the arrow keys. I will not
Why?
use the arrow keys. I'm sorry. You fucking what? No. Where's the option to fix this? Yeah, there we go. No. Yes. Down. Fucking left. Right. Okay. I mean, those other tools are for assassins only. Oh, no, I don't want to quit.
The transport is
there we are.
destroyed, along with my equipment. My pilot is dead. I will pray for him later.
If ever. Is that? Alright.
Interesting. Mindless servitors were created for menial tasks.
It's a big head for a servitor.
A flesh drone just for operating the door seems excessive.
Yeah, it does.
Open the door.
No, he listens well enough. Is there anything here to steal? No, apparently not. Alright, and that's how it is that we're gonna root in place and shoot things. That's fine. It doesn't appear to be. I think we're just supposed to move on as quickly as possible. Computer, you would think that we'd be able to do something with that, but that's an Oprah's as well. Oh, good. What else have you got? The camera controls. Thanks. Yeah. There we go. Oh, you're... okay. You're gonna do that for things that I can interact with.
An ancient cogitator.
Uh-huh.
Let's see if the tech prayers still hold. It might have information about this place.
Sure, readables. Love it. Vessel 897L. No, 897. Yeah, okay. 897 Lucius.442.alpha. Jesus fucking Christ. My brain has stopped already. Alpha class dot sub C35. I guess subclass 35. Name Martyr. Not a great name for a ship. Highly cursed. Code 57.ert.294.b. No, that's a beta. Current status. In the possession of the Holy Orders of the Emperor's Inquisition. Alright. Verifying current status and adequate data. Last maintenance log that gives us a date. 36th millennia. Gellerfield. Compromised. Sure. I mean, that's fucked. You don't want that. Prayers of maintenance required in the following zones. In the 36th millennia, would they be calling them prayers? I have questions about that. They got psalms. So this has told us nothing.
Just as I suspected. It's a pile of rust.
Well, it's not rust.
I found some interesting diagnostics. I should check all the cogitators on this ship for other details.
Got it. Banishing these tutorials.
New log entry. I have found some human remains.
And they're fresh.
Their death seems recent. I don't like the look of the marks on the bodies. Something killed them with mindless brutality. Oh yes, a perfect weapon to deliver
Relax.
the Emperor's justice.
Oh, is that how we're doing it? Okay. Sure. And that's ammunition. I don't think that I have a limited supply of this. No, it just seems that I have an amount of time before reload. Looks like we can change things out. Okay. I have a morality meter in the fucking toilet. It's 40k. Alright. Bad is my morality. Oh, hey, what's good?
Creature of chaos, can you withstand my faith?
Well, I'm not going to be using faith on it. I'm probably going to use a bullet. See?
An ancient Imperial ship infested by chaos. So be it. Let's cleanse the taint then.
Oh, yeehaw. Tab. Got it. Might swap that. Yeah, I think we're gonna swap. Options? Controls, because assassins are doing that. It's easier to hit Q. Tab just seems like an overreach. Yes, please. Because again, not an assassin. That'll do. Uh oh. I was kind of hoping that that would just blow it up, and it kind of didn't. Yeah, not even the red one, huh? Disappointing. Oh, they made a meat pile.
I found a room tainted by the filth of chaos.
Uh-huh.
There's also a tech priest maintenance shrine with a functioning cogitator. It could contain information on how I could turn off the Vox jammer.
You didn't even give me a choice. Alright, defense system anomalies, ranking security offer, brother Marcus Drang. Incident log. The Martyr opened fire on an approaching rogue trader vessel, causing considerable damage and loss of life on the targeted ship. Teleportarium signals are regularly jammed, blocking entry and exit to and from monastery. Confessions of the related personnel during the penitence hearings. Searching picked recording database, records not found. Conclusion. After thorough investigation and questioning, I can safely claim that no personnel were involved in the incident. The defense turrets opened fire without any human involvement, and the signal blocking any teleportation attempts is generated automatically. Probable cause. System malfunction. Processes initiated, logged a primary level request to the maintenance fraternity. Awaiting confirmation, had emergency cogitators installed on the hangar deck and a main cogitator in the control room, where security personnel can manually override both turret systems and the teleportarium signals in case of any further incidents. Attachment. Medikai reports personnel voluntarily participating in the confession. Data corrupted.
I found new information. There was an emergency cogitator nearby.
They did.
Turn off the jamming signals.
Great. So these would be the clues, then. Sure, and that gets us experience. Fine, dandy. What'd you guys make the meat pile for, though? Doesn't seem to be doing anything. There's a lot of splatter. Still nothing. I don't know if that's just going to continue to be. Oh, I have to talk to the big bald man.
It is in the walls now. Everywhere. Taint. In the machines.
Okay.
By the Emperor. What foul abomination is this?
You don't know a Nurgle thing when you see it?
A talking servitor. It might be mind-locked, but this is still unusual.
Is it? Oh yeah, hang on. Grub lords.
Well met,
Fucking dirt
heretics.
boys.
It is time for you to die.
Alright. We did it. Oh, you can take cover. That's neat. We can adjust other things. Let's see here. It might be under gameplay. I think disable movement with the mouse. Yeah, because I can still aim with it. There we go. Because, I mean, if we're going to be shooting, I don't necessarily want to go over there.
Loading.
Oh, please don't announce when you're reloading. I don't need you to do that. I'm telling you to do that. Oh, it's the week of the challenge. Oh, the good, there's PvP. Pi, you're gonna love this. There's PvP involved. Yes?
Finally.
Okay, good.
That's the cogitator that will disable the jammer.
Can I just shoot the power supply? Alright. Or is that just a lantern? Is it like a weird overbuilt lantern?
Teleportation jammer. But the Vox should be fine now. Captain Von Winter, can you hear me?
Inquisitor, finally! I thought I lost you.
It would have been quite convenient for you, I suppose.
Why did you... What's with the pauldrons?
I'm on your side. I'm not saying I don't want my ship back, but who would clear my name if you died in battle?
Your loyalty is quite admirable, Captain.
So you've got like an evening dress and pauldrons on. Oh. We got an achievement though. I feel like it kind of cut hard, but it's fine. Hello. All right. Oh, we're level 2. This is not what we look like at all. We have dark hair. Oh, and is this how it is? It's structured. Sure. Let me see this. Scion sniper training. Can I not? Like, that's all fine and dandy and everything. Why am I not allowed to do, you know, branch on into this stuff? Maybe it comes at a specific level? Oh, heroic deed, I see. Vermin Slayer. Killed 2,500 enemies. 50 commanders. Well, with the kind of game this is, it shouldn't be that big of a... So. Heat attacks. Blow up 50 explodable... Well, I was trying to. Alright. Cooldown reduction. Banners. I don't know what an inoculator is yet. Sure. Just warfare. Okay. So that's... do you do melee or you do another thing? Extra capacity stuff. Okay, let's start here. And kind of try to unlock our class mechanics first. And we'll go from there. Good? Where would I put this? Okay, you have to right-click it in order to slot it somewhere. Does it then show up? Like, I'm thinking on a belt. No, it just makes the character model blink. Alright. Well, whatever. We're level 2. New item types, which you can find. Great. You can join cabals. Cool. There's our progression. There's our attribute. And we have perks. So I would have to assign a perk. Understood. We're high on contempt already. Probably a little bit more resolve. Passion. Uh-huh, sure. Sure. So, these seem like base stats, which will then affect... Alright. Alrighty. Alrighty. I think I know enough. We made it out of the hangar where we found evidence of a serious chaos infestation. We need to investigate this further. It's a good blurb. In case we weren't paying attention. Who are we making contact with? Because I feel like I've made oh, she's back.
Signal not far from your location. It is transmitting on an Imperial channel. It could be important.
I'm on my way there.
Your fucking Dracula collar is goofy. Press the M key for the map. M means map. There it is. Hey, now we're in business. Okay. Now it's fucking Diablo time, everybody. Where I don't know what any of this shit is, but I am going to break it to see if I can find parts. Ah, boy, why would I do that? Okay. Faith. The faith resonance. Alright, so that's my gauge. Embodied sane form. Whoopsie. Sure. I have a combat dash. Seems shitty. So... Divine Grace. Okay. Nova that deals damage based on the lost shield amount. So, alright, I have a defensive thing, which is neat. I have this, which is great. Activated by holding the attack button and selecting a body part. Appearing in the circular menu. So I guess I have to be shooting at something that cares. Why not? Bolter sounds good, though. I mean, they've largely hammered out the noise that it makes in a number of games. But I ain't mad at it so far. Our ship's captain there that we've shanghaied into. Is it? Finally, one of those exploded. I don't see a circular menu, but like, it's fine. So far, shooting at things has been the way to go. I felt very little danger. We've now entered the menace phase, where we're gonna lay waste to all of it. Yeah, baby. I have no idea what these credits are going to be used for. Apply 3 charges. Well, I'm sure that's important to someone, but not to me. And definitely not to me at this particular point in time. Can't do stairs. Understood. Great, great. Yep, it's messier in here.
What have you found down there, Inquisitor?
A meat debacle.
Some unlucky members of an Imperial retinue. This is a shrine, dedicated to the ruinous powers. Somebody really wants his dark wishes fulfilled.
In other words, there's something on that ship that requires human sacrifice. Wonderful.
I mean, so here's the thing. Don't they all? And I don't know, man. Well, welcome to their fucking dark twisted fantasy, I suppose. There's the menu there. Okay, so I have to mouse over them and then select what I'm shooting at. We're figuring it out. Really could afford to ramp up the stuff, right? Like I'm not sure. Maybe it's because they're looking to build atmosphere, kind of slowly introduce people to say maybe this is your first slice of hams. But it ain't my first slice of hams. And it might just be me saying, well, I would prefer this to go faster because... Yeah, I know. I do appreciate that I can just ruin their cover, though. That's nice. Can't interact with this meaningfully, and so it has to go. Suppose we should also... Did you steal my flamer? Did you steal it? You did. Well, I'm not happy about that. Why give it to me if you're just gonna fucking throw it in the garbage, but... Alright.
Loading.
Yeah, we got another sensor. We can smell extra good.
A holy sensor? This must be a sign that I'm on the right path.
I don't think so. There, now the old one is in the trash. I'm not entirely sure how it is that we sell things yet, but I suppose we'll find out. Alright, X loaded from Engine Seer Theta. Who cares? Lucan. Current rank, Operator Confessor to the Great Machine Spirit of the Martyr. Engine Seer Omicron. Vesuvior. Yeah, looks like it. Current rank Engine Hierophant. Alright. 12.4 automatically generated social components clipped type. Honorifics. Omega level encryption initiated. Begins. Inquiry regarding confidential emergency invocation 7763P awaiting review, precedent, supplementary records collated attached. Analysis, the machine spirit of the martyr shows every sign of intellectual instability. Threat assessment, ultra high and growing. Proposal, detachment of the data serfs in the blessed core, initiating data module scrubbing and anointing central processing module. You want to grease up your fucking processing modules, you gotta get them so slick. Personal note. The machine spirit is slowly becoming insane, and it's started to override the defense systems, destroying some possibly harmless void craft trying to land on the deck. We must act before it sheds more blood. I don't need to remind you the fateful consequences if such information becomes open knowledge. It all must remain confidential. I submit this invocation, in the name of the Omnissiah, to the wisdom of my trusted Hierophant. Alright. I mean, clearly it didn't happen, so... Appreciate the effort, I suppose. Or blood. Death Rain.
I was correct. I am undoubtedly on the right path.
It's because he's got a machine gun. Machine gun, boys? And, yeah. Alright. Easy enough. Oh, yeehaw. Well, now I know, right?
Loading.
Oh, that's just a PvP thing again. I keep getting drawn to it. Max faith, max HP. A little more max HP. I don't know. Probably sell it. New purity seal, though. How pure it must be, given the state of things here, I would question, but so it goes. Oh, we found more armor. All right. You're just gonna leave it in the open like that. What's interesting here? Alright. Note A. I hope you're reading this. That's the safest way for us to communicate. If they find out what we are planning, they'll execute us. Hide your messages in the maintenance sermons and make them look like simple devotional notes. We need to plan our next step. There are huge problems on the research deck. The Red Sanctum has been quarantined. Alert. Corruptive code influx. Analysis inconclusive. Note B. I've received your message. By the Emperor, this is bad. Same here down here. Okay. Nobody knows where the Martyr is headed, and with Uther holed up in the Sanctum and his seconds in charge plotting against him, I have no idea where to turn. Activated Purification Protocol. Note A. Uther will be our
has found me.
Yes. Okay, good. Uther will be our death. Think about it. He promised us immortality and glory for the Imperium, and now we have what? Those things in the Dark Zone. We must get out of here immediately. Or shall we join the others? Alright.
Loading.
Okay, and this is an elevator, which means that this will be where we're headed for the time being. And there appears to be boys? Yeah, there's boys. Or at least there were, right? Hey.
I have found a corpse of an Imperial soldier. I'll take his data slate. It could contain a recording that could shed some light on what happened here.
Sure. Now that's what happened here, I see. Yeah, I get it. $9.
Loading.
And I think we're good. There's medical supplies. Cool. Cool, I guess.
Found the body of a fallen Adeptus Astartes.
Dead Space Marine.
What? Did you just say that there was a dead space marine down there?
Sure did.
He must have been a member of that unlucky Imperial reconnaissance team I found.
Allow me to clarify that. You only found pieces of them. So it'll be just you against something that tore apart one of the mightiest champions of the Imperium.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet, Captain. It could easily be more than one creature.
I mean, also, for all of the talk these guys get, you find a lot of dead ones. I'm not saying that they're not beefy. They are. But, come on. It's not as if they're invulnerable. And we did just see that dreadnought on the fucking data slate there, right? Like, that'll do it. That's a tank. Got him. I guess that guy was full of worms. I mean, that's better. Good for us. Hello. Yeah, there we go.
Come at me, creatures. Come at me.
There's so many of them. No, hit my shield, it's fine. There we go. Now, I like the words. The attitude in the words is good, but the delivery, eh. We can do better. I'm gonna need just a smidge more unhinged fervor. You gotta make me believe that you really, really do just, like, chomp at the bit to start stacking bodies. I don't know. I don't feel like that's asking too much from my fanatics.
Team Sigma, this is Chaos Thorn speaking. Team Sigma, come in.
I'm afraid Team Sigma won't be responding anytime soon.
Look at me. I am Team Sigma now.
Are you? And what are you doing there? Taking a stroll on the decks? By the Emperor!
Mind your manners. I am an Inquisitor, and I don't tolerate...
An Inquisitor? About bloody time. I thought your lot had followed Lord Klosterheim into the Dark Zone. Listen, we're under heavy attack in the control room, so I'd appreciate it if you could join us while we deliver the Emperor's will until our most triumphant death. Thorn out.
Well,
New log entry. I established connection with someone from an Imperial expedition on the ship, but he is clearly confusing me with someone else.
I don't think he knows what day it is, but that's fine. He's been in a time hole for a bit. He's also clearly an example of how thorough the brainwashing to make those dudes is. Free stuff. Give it here. Nothing else though, huh? Just a pile of bodies and some free stuff? What's this looking like? Oh yeah, that's definitely working better for me already. We just need a helmet. Gotta protect that head. Oh, we have another Signum. Wasn't that something? Give me that. Great. Excellent. Reflect damage is nice. Can we see it a little better in motion? Sure. It's antiquated. Like, you know, our backpack with the nuclear battery in it is heavy, but well, maybe the armature of the armor is taking care of it. It's supposed to have that. Ah, says this guy. I did it. That was it. We got there. Okay. Well, I mean, the command bridge, the sector view, nothing that we can do there. Onward. Until maybe a shop happens. Perhaps. We followed the phone call. We gotta talk to this guy. You know the guy.
It's Thorn again.
Yeah.
Another wave of filth is on its way to face me in a glorious carnage. I want your help as soon as possible.
Careful, Thorn. That was dangerously close to insolence. And you are definitely confusing me with someone else.
You are an Inquisitor, which is enough for me right now. The whole deck is swarming with the local mongrel tribes, and they've sent their champions to rally the troops. I need you to eliminate these creatures. It will slow down the tribes.
I don't like the way that you're saying that. But what can I expect from a space racist? Let's see if we don't wind up shooting Thorn. I wonder if that'll affect my morality score. Like if it'll tell me that shooting a space racist is the wrong call. Excellent attempt. They forgot that I knew how to move around though.
So you're heading to the control room to disable the jammer?
I mean, I guess.
Yes.
And who is this Caius Thorn exactly?
Quite a character. Otherwise,
Is he?
I have no idea.
Is he?
But I'm a member of his mysterious expedition.
If there is an expedition, they might be trapped in that monastery just like you.
Why do you think so?
I made a scan. That giant wreckage looks completely dead from here. No sign of any other voidcraft in the vicinity.
I mean, he's got a logo on his chest that I can't quite make out, but I don't trust because of the shape of it. He might be Alpha Legion. Which, I'm gonna be honest, doesn't bode well for his survival. Yep. Right. And that's done.
I've eliminated the first tribal champion. I wonder if these mongrel tribes are the descendants of the original inhabitants. I guess I'll know more soon.
Hardware I picked up off the floor, and I guess I'm going to put in my head now. Sure am. +1 passion. I feel passionate. New bolt gun. Additional thing to put in my eyeball. We're just raking it in. Great. And I think that's that. For the time being. Feels like it. Okay. Also, I guess that was a tribal champion. Oh. Y'all got some boys in here? Also gotta say, really missing that flamer about now. Hey, you got some? Yeah, you got some more. Okie doke. Supply. Undoubtedly for a class that is not me. Where do you think they're going? No. Well, now I kind of have to, right? That's got that one.
Loading.
This works out. Go on.
Thorn here.
There it is.
How are you faring, Inquisitor?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Considering that I'm alone, I'd say I'm making adequate progress.
Alone? Where's the rest of your detachment?
Under some smoldering wreckage.
Well, that's unlucky. But that's all the more demons for us to kill. Let us rejoice in the furious challenge. Thorn out.
The moment of retribution is here.
Isn't it always? Alright. We got a new bolt gun already. It's worse? I guess we would get extra on critical hits, but whatever. For AoE skills, which we have none of. I guess. We don't really have a melee weapon. They haven't given us one yet. So it goes. Kind of a roulette thing. You gotta... It cycles through its aim points. I don't know, that's fine and everything, but... Am I not allowed? Do I not have an inoculator? Is that what's happening?
Reloading.
I guess that's what's happening. What's over here? These guys. Oh, don't worry, I see it. We're getting to it. Okay. Well, I've hurt myself with that, but so it goes. Yeah, sure, for chaos. I guess it worked. Does anyone else have any kind of beliefs that they would like to express here? It doesn't look like it. Okay, well, that's a dead end. Oh, hang on. That's just supply. Well, I don't seem to have any need of supplies. Maybe I will later, maybe I won't.
For the Emperor!
The filth
And that's got it.
has retreated from my door.
There's a bomb.
I'd say. I take it you killed the tribal champions.
Yes, I purged the place.
How ambitious. I like that. But believe me, there is still much work to be done. You'll find a desecrated shrine next door that leads to the control room. Go there.
I mean, I guess I will. First, I do want to see if they've got goods. They don't seem to. Alright, back to that place that we had gone to earlier. Hello? Hello, Chaos.
Thorn, I've reached the end of this subdeck.
Good. There is the exit. Some of my men will meet you on the other side, but plenty of them have been captured. I'll need your help to set them free.
We've leveled up again. See, this woman is wearing a shirt. Why doesn't our captain? We unlocked a bolt pistol and a chainsword. An inferno pistol and a chainsword. Now we're talking. Plasma gun, eh? A contempt point. You know we're full of contempt. Getting there. Getting there. Alright, what else we got? Okay. That has potential, I think. And generally warfare. Sure. Can I do anything with this? It wouldn't seem so just yet. Alright. So I have points, yes? No. Available points, none. Okay. Well, we just got extra contempt then. We spent those. Sure, fine. There's our heroic deeds. I'm sure we'll just get there. Crusader only. Don't. Yeah, like don't list things that I can't do. All right. Well, feral tribes. Isn't that what we just did? Didn't we just deal with some fucking tribes? Isn't that what he was yelling about? More on the way.
This is just the calm before the storm. Take advantage of the respite before the wretches return. At least I can send you some reinforcements. The hostiles are keeping some of my scouts caged up in the desecrated sanctum. Free the guardsmen and bring them to the control room.
Reporting for duty, Inquisitor.
Ready to fight!
I guess. Allied units. They're there. There's nothing we can do with or about them. That's nothing. This is also nothing.
New log entry.
Sure.
I'm entering the sanctum of the deck. It clearly used to be an Imperial chapel, but the statues there are not familiar. When did this sacred fortress drift away from the light of the God Emperor?
I mean, they're from the 36th millennium. It's been a bit for them, so I don't know that they're going to have the same fucking decorations. And I think that's a fair thing to assume.
Onwards! At your command.
Well, that's where they want me to go, so I'm gonna go this way in search of things.
Onwards! Don't linger, guardsmen!
Okay. I need to modify my early estimate of the age of this magnificent ship. The pre-Thorian symbolism in the content of the prayer book, reference Inquisitorial 8344 Met 6, indicates ancient heritage sometime between the 35th and 36th millennium. The potential connection to the age of apostasy indicates fascinating prospects. I must admit that some of our discoveries are unique, almost radical in nature, especially the pieces directly connected to one Uther Tiberius and his sect. The adornments and other elements are clearly imperial in origin on the ship, but the details, like the winged statues, all suggest a cult that used to be imperial, but which has been lost or subsequently purged from the archives. Personal notes. The techno-archaeologist... fuck, you know? Shit, anyway. Was baffled by the first radium-carbon results. This may be a rather bold statement since he lacks facial features, emotions, and soul. Does he? But he looked almost shocked. Damn his inconclusive results. He tried to argue about the age of this Emperor-forsaken derelict, but I'm certain about my analysis. And a bit troubled. The mural about the Scarlet Apotheosis and the Imperium beyond was unsettling, to say the least. The Angel of Death growing more grim with each passing hour. May the Emperor have mercy on our souls. Forward to Inquisitor K. Personal archive.
At your command.
Sure.
Charge! I said charge!
Good shooting, Tex.
Reloading.
Oh, may as well try it out, right? Oh no, there's my flamer. Why didn't you let me fucking switch to it? Alright, good. So anyway, yeah, let's try it out. Why not? So it's got a burst fire. A focused bolt.
Ready to fight.
Sure.
Thinking like a man,
What I don't care for is the auto walk forward with the flamethrower. That seems ill-advised at best. You know, if I'm aiming to set something on fire from a distance, why would I then want to be very close to it? Let's see how it does.
We don't have much time, Inquisitor. Hurry up and take as many guardsmen with you as you can.
I mean, yeah, that's the idea, right?
The Emperor!
Can I get him to get the fuck out of my way? It's alright. Definitely more for hordes of boys. What do we got here? Tempting. Not level 5 yet. Better or worse than mine? Worse. You're ready. Well, let's try this. A little bit brute for an Inferno pistol on an Inquisitor, but sure. Ooh. Now that's a spicy meatball. Okay. So, let's do this then.
At your command.
Good. I'm happy for you. No. And I have 2 sets of these to maintain, I guess. I guess, why not? We'll get into the specifics of that when it starts mattering. Hey. How exactly do you want me to let you out? There must be a switch, right? Simply gots to be. No? Do I just... You just want me pressing... Yeah, you just want me pressing F.
Thank you, Inquisitor.
You're welcome.
Reporting for duty, Inquisitor.
I guess you are. We have supply.
At your command.
What looks like it was a hospital at some point. Well, let's go get the other batch of them and then move on with this inevitable betrayal. And then they'll go, oh my god, I've been had. Oh, you know what? Better, worse. Oh, oh. Oh? Yeah, spin around. Okay. Sure.
Thank you, Inquisitor.
Yeah, you got it.
The abhumans are banging their war drums, calling up the filth of chaos from the caverns of the ship. If you want to know what a real battle looks like, I suggest you join me as soon as you can.
I mean, I guess I will. Banner duration. I don't have a banner, I don't think. Warp resistance. Better loot quality. Sure. More things to plug into my head. And that seems like that's where we're at for right now. This doesn't open. I guess this way? Yep. Gotta be honest, it feels like the bolter is the better call for the time being. It just do it, you know? I mean, this does alright. I guess it's a... damage others in a small radius. Okay. So you charge it, and you fire it at a boy, and maybe they explode? That's what I'm understanding? It's a lot of credits.
Ready to fight!
So all in all, so far, I don't know, it's fine. But it's just fine.
Inquisitor,
What?
Argos are starting to pick up huge waves of hostiles approaching your position. Can you hold them off on your own?
Yeah, probably.
Captain, a long time ago, I made an oath to protect the Imperium with no regard for my own life. Do you want to question my dedication?
Seems unnecessary.
My faith in the Emperor will protect me from the faithless. I was also planning to blast through the unclean with the devastating force of my weaponry.
I'll have the transport ship ready, just in case.
Okay. Well, I mean, we have problems with the writing, but don't we always? I would have preferred something a little bit more flippant. You know, will you be able to hold? I don't know, we'll see. Oh, we get a shield, that's good. Utility harness. Sure. 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 Oh, we did it. The clues I found led me to the following conclusions. Recently, a sizable Imperial expedition landed on the Fortress Monastery, led by a certain Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. The purpose and the current whereabouts of the explorers are still unknown, although judging by the large number of casualties they have suffered, I assume that the expedition must have had considerable numbers. Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim had Inquisitors and Interrogators in his retinue, also some Space Marines from the Stormwatcher chapter. Okay. Must be one of them sub-chapters that I don't give a shit about. I find it troubling that the Caligari Conclave neglected to reveal the existence of this expedition to me. Yeah. I mean... these are all suspicious shitheads. Prone to weird backstabbing. So, I don't know, man. You know, I don't know. It's not that surprising. And I don't know that any of these are terribly interesting. Like, we can take the critical hit chance, I suppose. But, yeah, just a flat range damage bonus seems nice. We still don't really have any place to offload this shit. I'm seeing that. Oh, we're level 5 now, so we can do this. And that's, we have pages and pages of inventory, so I'm not super concerned. Wish they had given me some way to like chip this crap early. If you're gonna keep shoveling it my way. Because it feels like we're still in the thing, right? Like we're in the tutorial. Madness incarnated. Not incarnate, incarnated. The coming onslaught of the feral heretics and their champions must defend the control room until we can disable the jammer. I guess. Get away from me. Fucking, come on, boundaries. It's tough to level criticism against some of these things without sounding like a complete asshole. Like, I hate giving punch-ups.
Welcome to the Martyr, Inquisitor. Not exactly the army I imagined, but reinforcements at last.
So you do realize now that I don't belong to your expedition?
I do, and I regret the confusion. We were not expecting any guests on this Emperor-forsaken wreck. And first I thought that you must belong to Klosterheim's retinue. That fool brought a whole army of busybodies and interrogators with him.
Your floor textures are disappearing.
His expedition and the Martyr.
Yeah, those.
But first, I'll disable the teleport jammer.
The cogitator that overrides the jammer is 2 hallways away, and the whole control deck is swarming with feral tribes.
There they go.
Why do you think I'm stuck in this hole?
Oh, they're back.
Keeping us pinned down in here.
Time to turn the tide together, Sergeant.
I guess.
Inquisitor,
Yeah, I understand.
we have a problem.
Now is not a good time.
Ready to fight. Take it like a man.
Yeah, there they go. Oh. We did it.
That was a pleasant moment, wasn't it? But Inquisitor, I'm sure they will drag their filthy god here to help them out.
Now what?
We interrogated some of these tribesmen. They are all descendants of the original crew. Anyway, during centuries of drifting through the void, one of their generations forgot about our holy emperor and found new things to worship.
And what would this god be?
Madness incarnated, they call it. It could be anything, if you ask me, but nothing good.
Alright.
To fight!
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery is...
I'm in the middle of something. Later.
For the emperor!
Oh, yeah?
Onwards! Don't linger, guardsmen!
Yeah, honestly, I don't see a reason for me not to just go over there. There it is. Oh, sick. Everybody hang on, I want my things. Gimme, 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 gimme. Fuck off. Fuck off. Predictably, melee combat is not all that satisfying. You know, you click on boy, the swing animation plays. It's okay, I guess, but I do sort of wish it was better. I think I just wish this was a third-person action game.
I wish my brothers were here to hear this canticle of death.
Talking about brothers, which chapter do you belong to? I am not familiar with this iconography.
I am Sergeant Caius Thorm of the Stormwatcher Space Marine.
But we solved that.
Explain. I don't know that.
That was in our notes.
I would
Okay.
be truly disappointed if you did. Our existence is secret.
Okay.
Our numbers are few, and our burden is terrible.
Sure.
We are the Watchers in the shadows, but rest assured, we are the sanctioned blades of the Calgary Conclave.
I guess.
Doing what exactly?
Dying gloriously during classified inquisitorial missions. Could we talk about this later?
I guess.
At your command.
Inquisitor, the monastery shows signs of...
Not now.
Take it like a man! For the emperor!
Overheat.
Oh, hey, you having some problems over here? There we are. thanks and fuck off. There's that.
To fight.
There's that. So that I can actually leave an angle alone for a moment. Hey. I'm actually glad you guys showed up. I was kind of getting bored, you know. Staring off into space. Doing very little else while I wait for dudes to spawn. Not many of you left in this wave, huh? Yeah, it seems like that's doing its thing. Fuck off, every last one of you. Okay.
You are truly doing the Emperor's work, Inquisitor. Keep it up. We've crushed their main forces.
Is that it?
Move out and disable that jammer.
It seems like if you gave me those turrets.
What? Their god arrives?
Yeah, but the turrets, though.
It is already close. I wonder what it looks like.
After we have disabled the jammer, we must find Lord Klosterheim.
Oh, yes. That two-faced hypocrite. I have already lost a battle brother because of him, and then he left me down here to die. But now, move!
At your command.
Oh, that's his health. I was wondering why am I just seeing 1625 as his name there. Alright. Nothing. Disappointing. Just a spawn closet. Another thing to blow up. But yeah, when we do a Diablo, I understand it's relatively low impact and all that stuff, and the joy is in building things numerically. I get it, but I like things a little bit more visceral. I wanna be in it, you know? And this is, understandably, I think, a touch detached. We'll stick with it for a little while. I make no promises for how long, but sometimes you do want a low impact thing, and this, I would imagine, is gonna serve a similar slot as like Mechanicus. He's a big boy.
Oh, traitorous scum! Mockery to your honor! Perish, you filth!
Well, he fucking beefed it already. Idiot. Look at this. Okay. So good news. I do have an armor-piercing gun. And there it is.
Inquisitor, what's happening down there?
I don't know, he's dead.
Right.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm great. I've just killed a hellbrute, a twisted mockery of a space marine.
Well, a
Praise
dreadnought.
the Emperor. I also have an Imperial Space Marine with grievous wounds, and I want to bring him aboard our ship.
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery has turned on the warp drives, and it's ready to leave the star system. Disable the jammer now.
Alright.
To fight.
Oh, there's an eye implant there. Hang on. I mean, thanks for the Inferno pistol.
Disabled the teleport jammer. At least, I hope so.
Inquisitor, you must teleport back before the ship leaves. We don't know where it's headed, and worse, the Jeller shields are probably
Jeller? I
compromised.
thought it was Geller.
Trouble will kill you. Hurry up, you don't want to get stranded over there.
And there it goes. Bye. Bye again.
Inquisitor, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm fine, Captain. I'm back on your ship, leaving the teleportarium as we speak. I need medical assistance down here for the Space Marine. What is happening to the Martyr?
It's preparing to enter the warp.
It's event horizoning.
It was a derelict.
It's fine.
It is a derelict, Captain, which seems to attract the attention of both our allies and enemies. The Martyr is a mystery, but it is very much alive.
Yeah, it's Event Horizoning.
Mystery ship is gone. What happens now?
I will notify the Caligari Conclave. Then we will wait and see.
Is their face glowing, or what's happening here? Why are they Naruto running? I have questions. So anyway, as I was saying about the writing, it's fine, but we needed an editor. We also need someone on staff who is used to carrying authority without attempting to use it to threaten.
My astropath has sent your audio log to the Caligari Conclave, as you requested.
Let me guess. Another local warp surge manifestation swallowed the message whole?
No, actually. We have received an official follow-up on your report.
Wow, that was fast.
It must be a mistake. It's the Imperial bureaucracy. I wasn't expecting to hear from them for a few standard years.
Well, good, at least we acknowledged that.
No idea what we found out there, but it must be really important. See for yourself.
Inquisitor, we are
Yes.
raising your clearance level.
Sure.
You are henceforth authorized to listen to confidential information without facing immediate excommunication.
Alright.
Your discovery has greatly intrigued the Conclave.
Uh-huh.
You have found a ghost of the past, Inquisitor.
Yeah, I know that.
The Martyr had strong ties to the Inquisition. As such, it is very important to us.
Yeah, I understand.
We all thought that the fortress monastery had been destroyed, with the exception of Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. He dedicated his life to finding the Martyr, only to disappear without a trace. And now, you have proof of both the existence of the Martyr and the whereabouts of Lord Klosterheim.
Sure.
We want answers.
Is this being broadcast via this servitor we strung up?
Evaluate the data, gather new clues, and find the Martyr. Hopefully with Lord Klosterheim on board, so he can explain his disappearance.
Sure, why not?
We must remind you that this investigation requires absolute secrecy, and it will be your task, and your task alone.
Yeah, got it. Pretty standard inquisitorial shit, Grigori. Lord Inquisitor of the Caligari Conclave. Well, congratulations on that title.
A ghost ship in the vast expanses of the Imperium. How hard could it be?
The Space Marine I rescued was part of the expedition that found the Martyr somehow. If I can interrogate him, I'm sure he can help us.
That man is in stasis at the moment. He was torn into pieces. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a warrior of the Adeptus Astartes is not a simple mortal we can treat.
He actually is. No, it's
We need
fine.
a tech priest with unique skills and knowledge of the genetic materials of the Adeptus Astartes. We need a Magos biologist specialist, which could be difficult.
I come from a long line of rogue traders, Inquisitor. I know the secrets of this sector, and I can tell you where to find the tech priest you need. The Merciful Agony is a hospital.
Why is the camera doing this?
System. It's also a secret research station of the Adeptus Mechanicus. You'll find a Magos Biologus there.
Great. This is the command bridge. Okay, so I'm at the hub. Yeah, I get it. Okay. 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 Oh, okay. Please, stop doing that. Alright, I will be right back. Chill with the fucking low drone vibes for a second. Okay, we're back. Saving Caius Thorn. I don't really want to, but they're making me, so here we go. I don't have a lot of respect for the Space Marines. I just, you know, we have no mail. We have arch enemies of the Blood God. I guess this is PvP. We have an astropath.
Called for me, Inquisitor.
Yeah.
And I am here to serve.
Yeah.
From now on, I will need you on the bridge, Astropath. Connect to your fellow Astropaths in the choir of the Caligari Conclave, and pass me the messages which deal with priority assignments.
Sure.
As you wish, Inquisitor.
We could probably do what you do with a quantum entanglement package, but I'm just not going to get into it right now. Faith abilities. Welcome to the Faith abilities window. This is where you can set special sororitas Inquisitor class abilities. Good. You can manifest minor miracles through the power of their beliefs, their force of will. Sacred rites. We can also do yes, and sacred rite you select here determines how it's generated during missions. Great. You become very powerful, but this is only temporary. That's not true at all. When your faith reaches 0, you immediately transform back to normal. So I'm just powerful again. Normal skills are replaced by these. Change which these, click on an icon. Sure. Okay. So. Yeah. And, oh, okay, so I'm then replacing these with that, or the shield. Oh, alright. 5% chance of dealing heat damage to cause a small burst of flames. That sucks. Why wouldn't I just use the fucking shield? That actually helps me out instead of a 5% fucking chance to deal extra heat damage. Like, go fuck yourself. Okay, game point 1 continuous faith per second for each murder I do. Resets upon leaving saint form. Per dot tick, fuck that. Activate faith, gain 1% for everybody in 5 meters. Nah. Dogmatic heroism for every killing blow on a champion or stronger. Nah. Missing HP. Fiery aura, okay, 25% weapon damage per whenever an enemy is hit by the aura, gain 0.25 faith. Yeah, maybe. For each kill. I mean, shit. The good ones are up at fucking level ridiculous. Alright. I mean, those are good, though. Everything burning to the fucking ground around me is excellent. I like that. And also just better for each murder. This seems fine. Okay, and I don't get extra... I need Huck globes. Stun boys. Well, we'll fuck with this as it becomes available. For right now, we have a cleave, and we have maybe an orb. Yeah, alright then. That's storage. I don't really want storage. I want the ability to get rid of this shit. Forever. Oh. Oh. Okay. I can just have this floating around me, huh? I think it's gonna be one of the servo skulls. Probably not the commissar one. Torch seems handy. It's definitely not gonna be one of the baby corpses. I mean, like that's pretty fucking grim. Monotask, boy, sure. So yeah, I think we're gonna go with the torch. That'll do it. That'll do it. Are we sure that I can't get this shit the fuck out of my inventory? Are you blocking the sale?
Thorn, you and your mysterious storm watchers. We will make you whole again. I have questions for you.
I guess. Cabal, mission deployment, social, glory. Oh. Excellent. Okay, ma'am. Fucking take this away. Worse. Minus 5% quality. Worse. 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 Don't care for it. Worse. Better. Worse. Worse. Potentially better. Give me a second. That one's worse. Doesn't have the bonuses. Doesn't have the bonus. Blah, blah, blah. This stuff up here we're confident about. That's one. Okay. Yep, yep, yep. Me. Okay. You're fine and dandy. I mean, I don't particularly care for the bonuses, but it's fine. Right now, we're not in a place where I'm going to be overly concerned about bonus. Extra range damage, though, please. Is there an extra stab damage? No. No, I guess that's just all sniper training. What is this? Oh, deal melee damage. Well, we're on our way, right? Yeah. And then we'll bolster our health as we continue to fuck with things. Alright. So what have we got? Bolt pistol? No. Eviscerator? Tempting, but no. Now, Inferno pistols we like. I wish it would let me swap the thing I'm comparing it to. So far, I'm incapable of doing. Be cool if they did, though. So I guess I'm just going to have to swap it and then memorize it or something similar. We have better all resist on our thing. Seraphim armor seems to be the way for me to go personal. Stun mine. Oh, the sensor adds a faith slot. Okay. I don't need remote mines. Shield might be good. Okay, that's a skill reset. One additional allowed death. Oh boy, there's premium currency. Sure. Sure there is. And that looks like buybacks. Alright, so let's see where it is that slots and what I have to pick between. Because it seems like I should be able to, there's spaces, you know? There's spaces? Yeah, no, they occupy the same slot, don't they? Okay. We'll swap between these as necessary. Let's make sure that we have the right things set. That's a void shield, right? Right. So I have none slots without the sensor. Alrighty. Okay. And we have a tactical jump. That's a nice gap closer, I suppose. None slots feels bad. Not gonna lie. Alright. Let's get on out there. There's our mission select. That's merciful agony. Can I do other missions? No. So I am doing this right now.
This is Meta Surgeon Agrippa 723 Theta speaking. How can I assist you, Inquisitor?
I got a meat man that needs to be unmeated.
Your request cannot be granted.
Alright, shit.
That you seek medical assistance elsewhere.
Do it anyway.
Allow me to clarify. The Magos Biologus with the required skill set is unavailable. Current status. Assigned to priority level research for atonement and gathering of sacred data.
Okay, well let me rephrase this. I'm doing it anyway.
Our brethren have been studying an epidemic on the St. Abelard relay station. We lost contact with the station recently.
Okay, I'm going to go conscript them because I can do that. They're mine now. Bye. Get it on. Let's go. Yeehaw. Each mission starts with a briefing where you can learn the details. The left column displays the layout of the mission and enhance the mission. Up to 3 of Uther's tarots to get rewards. Alright. So normal is fine. Oh, this is what? Oh no. Not my damage. So that's all it is. It's a modifier. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put it on normal because I just don't give a fuck. That's normal is okay. We'll worry about how much I care about those things because they seem like time sinks more than anything. Yeah, we're entering the station to find out where the guy that can patch the meat man is. Excuse me. I have a very large boy with a very large hole. I have arrived at the St. Abelard Astropathic Relay Station to find Metrodora Thelema, a skilled Magos biologist conducting important research into a recent outbreak of a mysterious epidemic. The Void Station is, however, in lockdown and all communication channels are cut off. We are detecting strong chaos presence. I'm entering the station to find out the fate of the Magos biologist. Let's hope they're not juice.
The epidemic that spread through the relay station was just the prelude to a full-scale chaos infestation. The Void Station is in total lockdown until the decontamination teams and the Imperial Guard troops arrive.
The witches said something that I couldn't quite hear. What did you say?
Quarantine doesn't concern me, Captain. Think of me as decontamination crew.
Yes, I said I hope they are not juice, as in all of the juice that's lying around.
Magos Biologus you seek is there.
Oh, the witch thinks that I'm being racist. Against my own people, no less. Which is fun.
I believe she can take care of herself.
It's fucked up. I can't believe these accusations. No, I hope they are not fluid. Juice. You know, like orange juice or grape juice. Well, okay. Now you're just doing it on purpose. Give me this. More things to stick in my head that I found in this place. It's sanitary, don't worry about it. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. There we go. Yeah, bring out your actual boys, because these aren't anything. There we are. Kinda sorta nothing going on. So, what does this do? And that's the cooldown, is it? Is it just always on, or what's the story here, Born in Glory? Because if it ain't always on, then we're just swapping back to the other thing. Because I can just use, you know, my fucking brain or my soul or whatever to generate a shield.
Loading.
Yeah. There we go. And there we go. I guess we'll wait until it's charged. Maybe that's what supplies are for, you know, people who can't just decide that they're not taking damage.
Inquisitor, if you don't mind me asking, why
What?
are you so sure this Caius Thorn could help your investigation?
That was the only lead I got.
A legendary defender of the Imperium. It makes him the most important member of Klosterheim's retinue.
I guess.
Their relationship was as strained as it seems. He must have been very close to the Lord Inquisitor, and he could have knowledge of important details.
That's okay. That's a tactical jump, is it? It's more like a little hop, but okay, sure, fine, whatever. Oop. It got him, I guess. I can't read these. Can I say fuck education? I can. Nobody reads anything anymore. Hey, $3. Alright, what's this then? Supply charges. Didn't I pick up an inoculator? I did. Okay. Well, there it is. So I would need to... spoilers on the item. Think I'm going to find this tech priest. Yes. Okay. Bye then. It's just some mines. Oh. Knock that off. Thank you. So yeah, that... I mean, it's up. And that means supply. That's what those are for. We'll see if it stops doing that by the time that cooldown is done. Not entirely sure yet. Yeah, it seems like it just sort of pops, huh? I mean, it did its job, but I may as well just do it with my brain. None of those are as good as what I've got. Now we know. Maybe we'll get more slots later. Eh. Fuck off. Alright.
The moment of retribution is here.
We're feeling highly retributive. Where am I going? I guess this way. Yeah, there's a teleport beacon. Why is there a teleport beacon here? I suppose now there isn't, right? Maybe I prevented some sort of grave catastrophe in the future. I missed. Oh, hey. Nada. Alrighty. Well, more supply. Good for us. $20. A dead end. Well, let's make sure that I actually walk into it so the map properly shows that there's nothing there. That I don't have to go, wait, did I check that or did I not check that? Status of check unclear. Nothing. Nothing. Oh. Well. I'll take it.
Inquisitor.
Yes.
I have completed the task you gave me.
Sick.
There is no trace of the Martyr anywhere in the logbooks of my ship.
Yeah.
This ship is ancient and has traveled everywhere in the sector, and still, nothing.
I suspected that much. It was worth a try.
I wish I had the treasured logbook of my rogue trader clan. It has been in the possession of my family since my ancestor received the warrant of trade.
Okay.
What happened to that logbook?
It has disappeared when the Inquisitorial Purge destroyed the clan headquarters.
It is indeed quite unfortunate, Captain.
We can rack up some easy melee damage here. I don't know what happened to those guys. I didn't do it, though. Anyway, I guess that was for backstory, or maybe introducing a side quest that we're about to get saddled with. Slightly worse. Yeah, that's right, I have to replace those too. 11. That's 10, that's 11, that's 9. Don't need anything else. Okay. Moving on. A clue. Final report, Garrison Commander Kazov. Last defensive perimeter collapsed. Loss of the base is imminent. Lord Commissar Baron has fallen. I took command of the remaining forces in the Librarium as the ranking officer. The Astropath Quarter is confirmed as lost. I ordered Bravo Squad to retreat with the survivors, but their chances, considering the hostile activity in the Void Dock, are minimal. As of this moment, Tempestus Garrison St. Abelard, fucking hashtag Calshare, has ceased to function as a fighting entity. I shall follow the standard Exodus protocol. The Emperor protects. Note 1, the Engineer finally managed to identify the source of the initial chaos. An invasive scrap code debilitated the machine spirit, cut our communication, and destroyed the primary data vault. The secondary data vault is partially salvageable. The Tech Priest managed to online a firewall litany before total data loss. His words. Yeah, he backtraced all IPs simultaneously and fucking cracked their motherboard. Note 2. According to Lord Commissar Baron, the primary objective of the attack was very specific. To capture the St. Abelard Astropath Choir and block the Chernobog telepathic... That is duct. Okay. This font could be a little bit brighter on this background. Oh well. Is there a connection to recent outbreaks? Such elaborate tools and coordination are way beyond the capabilities of simple heretic cells. I mean, that seems like you're underestimating your adversary. This attack may be part of a greater operation. Further investigation advised. I mean, if you assume they're capable and prepare as if they were, you're not going to be caught flat-footed like this. I'm glad those guys are still waggling the stink vessels, though. That's good. Whoopsie. Sure, bud. You got some. Great. Still can't touch those, huh?
Inquisitor, our Augur readings have suddenly spiked to alarming levels. You've reached the center of the chaos infestation. Stay alert.
Yeah, I see the 8 point. Makes harvesting things easier. No, give me... I want the... fuck. Fuck. Oh, there we go. Am I just stuck on the outside until I... Why can't I step over this? Hello? Boogans. There you are. Oh, how do I... It ain't that.
You're in the archives, Inquisitor. Try to find a cogitator that can grant you access to the data vaults.
I'm not entirely sure how it is I activate fuck off mode. Maybe I just don't have it yet. Whatever. Well, to the vaults then.
This is the central cogitator of the station. If this Magus Biologus tried to send a report to his superiors, it must be logged here.
Biologus just doesn't make sense to me. Biologist makes... I don't know. Yeah, we know where we are. Choir Saint Abe. This is Met-Set-Ma recording my mess. E. For astrobathic trans-shun. My walk is finished here. I lost 14 teams to this fascinating malady, which supplied me with valuable subjects that made the identification of the pathogen possible. They kind of got tired of it in that sentence, huh? The infection is undeniably Empyrean in origin, and my research indicates that it must have been transferred to via the incoming cargo vessels. I have narrowed down the possible sources to those worlds in subsector. I will all three to locate the source of the epidemic. Press to the Omnissiah. Great.
I missed the Magus Biologus on the station. I logged the 3 potential destinations where I could find her. I hope she's worth all this trouble.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, right? Oh, is that my exit? Is that what this is? What did I do? Sure. Goodbye. I'm free as a bird now. I gotta see how I activate fuck off mode. Digital weapons. Oh, I can have ring lasers. And flamer and rod. A stick. I've unlocked a stick. Bolts of Retribution slows enemies within 20 meters, also gains a 25% chance to cause a Thunderbolt of Authority for 20 seconds while using channeled skills. Passive 20% chance for each equipped active fate to cause vulnerability per damage type on hit, plus a passive point. This whole fucking thing where you're rolling dice to see whether or not you do a thing is like... Yeah, balance, yeah, fucking game design, yeah, blah, 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 blah. But, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah. Regeneration is nice. And that's just suppression. Oh, we'll fuck with it as we fuck with it. Getting there. 20,000 out of 500,000 to unlock being able to hit stuff more gooder than the last. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's right. We have to activate. That's fine. We're just gonna leave none of them activated. That's okay. I really don't need any of them following me around. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this. Yep, that's all yours. What else you got? Oh, that's the additional death. Don't need that. Well, that one's better. I haven't got enough money for this chicken nugget, though. Shit. Man, it's happened in the game. It's fucking unfortunate. That seems to be a great deal better. I guess it's just a higher item level, right? Yeah, it's double the item level. So, we do have enough for that one. Just capacity, it says. Not sure what those do yet. We'll find out, I suppose. Those seem mostly worse than what I've got. How's your bolt gun? Samey. Alright, well, it resets every half an hour. But we will not be hanging around for that half an hour. We've kind of hit where we've hit it. Is my hair red or brown? Oh, it's kind of the witch's shade, isn't it? A little bit. It just, yeah, it's kind of a dark brown, a little bit reddish. Well, hams. Big old slice of them. Ah, we got these guys here too. They made you the bank, bud? That fucking sucks. Your job is a box. Yeah, there he is. Shit. You know? I guess it happens. Can we get a better look at this guy? What's his... How'd you lose a leg? A little bit. He's floating in his diaper tank, right? And he's got this going on. We shouldn't be seeing a bulge here. They're gelded. Usually chemically. Then sometimes they just lop them off for good measure, because why the fuck keep it? Which heart is that plugged into? That's a question to ask. I don't know what these tubes are leading to his head. He just got tubes on his head. This really does strike me as something that we could have made into just a third-party... Or, Jesus, a third-party. Third-person action game. I mean, like, the models are reasonably well realized. And that would have really helped with selling the atmosphere, giving us things to look at. Got that weird captain's cloak going on. Pi has thoughts. He you know, he doesn't appreciate it when anything but effusive praise is lobbed at things. Anyway, we'll fuck with this further, and I'll figure out how the fuck to activate, you know, ultimate murder mode that I supposedly have access to. But that'll be later. Where'd they get skulls this big? Well, we're gonna have to wonder that another time. We gotta go. It can honk at us later. There we are. Witting out. Making sure that we're in the place that we go. It's taking a bit. Alright. Okay, yes, finally. So, we're learning things. Like I said, I find this style of gameplay to be a little detached, a little hands-off, which is fine and dandy for some things. I don't know that it's to my preference. We'll continue poking around. Maybe the builds get more interesting as we go. I would prefer less number tweaking and more behavior tweaking, but you know that. The writing, huh? That characterization where people spill their backstory for no good reason. If only I had this lost family artifact that got lost a long time ago. You didn't ask about this, but I sure do miss it. It was very tragic how it got lost, by the way. And now it's gone, and you should feel bad for me, for my loss. The person you don't know and provided this to you unprompted. As well as weird boasting about the devastating effect of the level 1 thing we scraped off the floor 5 seconds ago. Posturing about, are you doubting my faith? I don't know, man. There's so in Diablo 3, I know, Blizzard. Haven't purchased anything from them in quite some time. But in Diablo 3, there's a class that is similarly, we'll say, conviction-driven, called the Crusader. I like the Crusader a lot. I like how the Crusader delivers their lines. For similar tests of faith, conviction, surety, whatever it is that you would like to call it, when presented with a situation that they are being told is impossible, that being someone fleeing a burning city and telling them there's monsters and demons that way and there's nothing to do but run, they walk over to the ferryman, who could take them there, and ask if they could please be brought on over. It's a very, very nonchalant sort of showing of not necessarily confidence, but of that conviction that it seems like they are trying to gesture towards. The town's name is Wortham. So the villager says, "Oh my god, Wortham's in flames, there's demons everywhere, everyone's dead, run for the hills." And the response is, "Excuse me, Wortham, please." And that's it. That's all you need. So this kind of ham-handed bludgeoning of dialogue here, where you cannot test my faith. I made a vow to the sacred order of the butthole guards, or whatever the fuck it is that you're pitching in your story. It comes across as just juvenile and poorly thought through. People don't speak that way, and it doesn't evoke what you think it does. Anyway, okay, that's it. I'm cutting myself off. We're done with that. It's not our place to punch up someone else's work. So, while you consider what is and isn't your place, I'll leave you to wander alone for a bit. See ya.